Thank you, Mr Chair.
Chair.
The Honourable Michael Woodhouse.
Mr Chairman, in respect of the intervention from Dr Megan Woods some time ago, of all the organisations and people that the Labour Party demonstrate such disdain for their lack of influence or ability to make a choice, the one that Dr Woods now brings in are trade unions. Because in criticising staff who absolutely have no ability to say no to an employer when they propose that their retail store remain open on Easter Sunday, the employee under Dr Woods' thesis is so disempowered, so unable to say those simple words no, and I don't need to give a reason for that, that for those who have membership of a union, she's just said that doesn't matter either. That is of no benefit, because there are a great number of these retailers, these vulnerable workers on minimum wage in the retail stores that the Labour Party profess to be the champion of, and yet they don't have any faith in the unions to represent them adequately. I have much more faith in trade unions to be able to support their workers, and I actually think an employee is going to have every confidence in being able to say no, for my own reasons. If you open on Easter Sunday, that's fine. I do not want to work. And here's the interesting thing that none of the members of the Labour Party caucus have told you, that the employee protections in this bill have actually been improved. Actually, thanks to the Commerce Committee, and I really want to applaud its chair, Melissa Lee, for her tireless efforts to get the opposition members of the Commerce Committee to see sense and produce an amended bill, which in a conscience vote the House will be in the best position to judge the merits of. But no, they couldn't even bring themselves to do that, even though they didn't have confidence in their own colleagues, even though it was a personal vote. Can one see a pattern emerging here? I come back to the extra employee protections. Currently under the Shop Trading Hours Act, if a shop is prevented from opening, but an employee is required to work anyway, perhaps stocking the shelves, doing a stock take, cleaning and so on, they cannot say no now. But under the amendments proposed by the committee, and which I have introduced under the SOP, every employee in a retail outlet is able to say no, even if the shop doesn't open, and give no reasons. And that, according to the Labour Party, is poor protection. I suggest otherwise. Now, I want to touch on a matter that was raised by Ria Bond before the dinner break. In respect of my experience in employing staff on Easter Sunday, well, I can tell that member, as the chief executive of a surgical hospital, a place that can't close in the evening, can't close in the weekends, often didn't close, although sometimes we did, close over the Easter break, I have every insight into the disruption that unusual, unpleasant weekends, public holidays have on working lives. And I understand the concerns that employees might have about this. It's the same concerns that ratepayers may have. It's the same concerns that the shop owners themselves may have. But I don't believe it's beyond the wit of them, and indeed enabling an employee to make a choice to say yes. Because actually some of them, part-time staff, students who have a part-time job, may want to earn that extra income, but the Labour Party would prevent them from doing so. I think that's a shame. I think this speaks volume about the issues of freedom and choice in this country, and that's something that I hold very dear. I'll finish on this one point, and that was made by Mr Sewell Williams-Seal before the break. Easter Sunday is not a public holiday. It's pretty simple. If one wanted to make an intelligent intervention on this bill, I would have thought a member would have known that. Easter Sunday has never been a public holiday. And in respect of his comments about the local government, that costs are being imposed on the local government as if they had no choice, there's that word again, guess what? If the local council does not want to incur those costs, they don't have to. What this does is it gives the opportunity for the ratepayers, the people who would ultimately pay the costs of a consultation on a change in policy, to say to their local councils, actually, we do want this. And they'll be saying that in Wanaka. They'll be saying it on the Coromandel. They'll be saying it, they've already said it in Rotorua. They'll be making statues of Todd McClay in Rotorua. But they don't have to incur a single dollar of cost if they don't want to. That'll be between them and their ratepayer.
I call